Hello, Tatiana. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. What about you?
I'm doing great as well, Tatiana. Thank you so much for asking. Tatiana, today I want to talk about your managed sales development teams so that users of the Cloutus marketplace looking at your listing can decide if this is the right service for their needs or not and invite you for an interview about their request for an agency. I have three questions that I want to cover with you today. So let's go ahead and start with the first one, which is who are the best fit for this service offer?
Thank you, Eddie. Well, SaleStrategy is the ideal partner for companies looking for scaling their B2B sales, improve their customer acquisition and retention, data entry, or expand their operations. But usually they have no time to manage it, or they have limited resources, or even don't have experience in B2B sales and operations. So if those companies are looking to expand their market reach and want a dedicated team, we are the perfect fit for them. We
All
usually work with, oh, I'm sorry. Okay.
Yeah, yeah,
We
go ahead.
usually work with clients from the fintech industry of software development companies, but we also have experience with order processing, virtual assistants, logistics, and many more.
Fantastic. Is there any vertical industry or type of companies that you do not recommend for this specific service offer?
Well, I wouldn't say like in a specific industry, just maybe companies that they don't want to be involved, let's say, because we need clients that want to be involved, that are constantly communicating with us in order for things to work. Industries, I wouldn't say like in specific industry, just maybe companies that are not ready to invest in an extension of a sales team, let's say.
Interesting. So if there is a company that is considering of hiring you guys and just throwing you their sales responsibilities and never speak again with you, that's not a good fit. This is a great fit for companies that want help growing their business, want help growing their revenue, and are willing to put in the time to discuss with you the right approach, maybe validate the strategies that you may
Mhm.
recommend for them to say, yes, we want this, we don't want that message, let's try this ICP, etc. Is that correct?
Yes, well, basically, clients that are looking for a quick fix, they are not a good fit for us because we tried to do it in that way and it didn't work. We need the commitment and actually this constant communication with them to just make the changes and adjustments in the strategy. And for example, our SDRs, they speak fully English and Spanish, so if a company is looking for, I don't know, Portuguese or French or any other language, well, we are not the best fit for them.
Perfect. That's also a good explanation, English and Spanish capabilities. That
Mhm.
takes me to my second question, Tatiana, which is what are the components of this sales or managed sales team offer?
Well, yeah. Well, before that, I want to just clarify that we have a variety of services like managed B2B sales, customer support, customer service, stock augmentation, and operational processes. But today we are focusing on B2B sales. So basically, it's solution that we offer to companies that want an extension of their sales team. Basically, when you want to expand your market reach, but you don't want to get involved in the complexity of extending their in-house team.
Mhm.
So they want someone that actually knows what we are doing in sales. We want maybe a different approach and get more clients. That's what we offer.
Perfect. So if they want to tap into expertise, they can look for you guys. If they want to grow an existing team, they can look for you guys. There is some level of involvement that is required for the relationship to succeed, but you will do the heavy lifting. You just need validation, approval, guidance to make sure that you are aligned with your with the company that hires you. All right, now, yeah, go
Mhm.
ahead.
Okay. Yeah, no, well, you're right. Basically, we manage from start to finish all the sales operations. We come with our own strategy that it actually fits with our clients' needs. We speak the same language. We work very hard to understand the business and the needs of each client. So in that way, we can actually offer solutions to them.
Perfect. And this service, what is the outcome of this service? Is it a closed deal or an appointment set in the calendar of the hiring company's sales team?
It's just a sales meeting with this qualified lead. So we don't promise sales because that's something that the company has to do in terms of the services, the requirements that this new client might have. So we just create this prospect list. We put them through the funnel from awareness to consideration to decision, and that's where we send those leads to our clients and they close the deal.
Perfect. So now that we're talking about the components of the service software, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the platforms that you use to deliver the service and the people that are part of the service delivery. I don't know if when someone hires you for this service, do they get dedicated SDRs or are they shared? Do they get dedicated managers? Are they shared? Maybe unpack a little bit of that for me, please.
What we offer are dedicated team members. We specialize on that. So whenever a company hires one SDR, for example, it's only for them. We don't like to split them into two accounts and stuff like that.
Got
So basically, what we have is first our COO, Sebastian. He's in charge of managing all the onboarding and training process. We also have an account manager who is in charge of supervising each of those SDRs and work on the improvements that they might need. We have a content writer as well. And then, if for example, if the project is big enough, we also assign a dedicated account manager for them. Besides that, we have a marketing department and an HR department, which is always working on ways to improve our SDR skills and also our well-being.
Fantastic. So,
Mhm.
so when they hire this service, they get a dedicated agent, but if they get multiple agents, the manager can also be dedicated to their
Yes.
account. Is that correct?
Yes, exactly.
Fantastic. And that leads me, so we covered the human element that's going to be doing the phone calls, doing the emails. I believe this is an omni-channel service where you do phone, email, and LinkedIn included as well. So
Yes.
the next element I wanted to touch base on was the technologies that you use for the delivery of this service. Like, what databases do you use to generate leads? Is there any specific CRM you work from, or do you work with your clients' technology? Help me unpack that, please.
Well, the tools we use usually are Apollo or some info in terms of getting this prospect list.
Hmm.
We also work with HubSpot, which is an amazing platform, an amazing CRM. But we also can work with any other CRM in the market. It all depends on the needs of the client, because some clients could say, like, I don't know, I want X other CRM, and we can work with that easily.
Okay, fantastic. So different technologies, sources, dedicated reps, and complementary positions to the delivery of the service. And that
Mhm.
leads me to my last question, which is what can a client expect in the first 120 days of buying this service from Sales Strategy?
Well, the first 120 days with sales strategy are transformative. The first month is all about understanding the client, the business, what they offer, the product or service. This is the phase that we call the exploring phase, basically. In this phase, it's important because besides understanding the business, we choose the right SDRs for the jobs. We create the prospect list, a playbook, the scripts, training, and do all the onboarding process. And the second one, we have a full understanding of what is the business about. And then we are taking, in that phase, we're taking all of the prospects through the funnel, again, from awareness, consideration to decision, and from there we have the final and the qualified lead for our clients. So basically, in a matter of 60 days or even less, we have stabilized the process. We have a full understanding of the business, and we have all the tools that we need to provide results to our clients. So Then in the following month, we basically adjust the strategy constantly to make it more optimized and get more clients. And basically, we don't need 120 days to show results. Maybe between 60 days or even less, we show results.
Ah, fantastic. That was going to be my next
Mhm.
question. You did mention a few processes in month one around selection of the rep that's going to be dedicated to your client, creation of the playbook, the messaging, and some approvals there. When do you initiate the first, let's say, outbound efforts? Does that still happen in month one, or is month one only set up and it happens on month two? When do you actually go
Yeah.
live and start making the first calls?
We go live in the first month. Basically, well, the first week would be to find those SDRs to get to those qualified sales professionals, and then in the second or maximum the third week, we already start. We go live. So for example, right now we have a new client, and we have one dedicated rep for them. And this is the third week, and he's already providing meetings to our client. So it doesn't have to take 120 days
Gotcha.
less. Yeah.
All right, that's very good. And the other thing that I noticed is that I believe I heard David, your CEO, mention that
Mhm.
the you guys are an outsourced company to your clients, so you are
Mhm.
technically remote, but that the candidates that you work with, they are not remote as in working from their house. They actually work from your office where you can manage, monitor, train, coach. Can you help me understand a little bit more of that, please?
Yeah, it is a good mix because at the beginning, David and Sebastian, the co-founders, they wanted to work, from home and give us all the possibilities to do that. But in terms of productivity, it wasn't really helpful because even though we work online with our clients, we need also this constant training and motivation to do things. Sometimes, I don't know, our SDRs can feel alone, and so it didn't work for us, but that's why we offer, let's say, some sort of a hybrid, I don't know, agreement, which we work from another country, but we have someone here who is like, like a trainer all the time behind us, just motivating us and just pushing to provide results.
Got it. All right, fantastic. Well, Tatiana, that's been a very informative conversation. I want to thank you for providing more details about your managed sales development teams so that buyers viewing this service listing in the CloudTools marketplace can decide whether they want to invite you for an interview about their needs and their requests or not. Tatiana, this has been very helpful, and I guess I will just catch you on the next session.
Thank you so much. It was really great to talk with you. It was good.
It's been my pleasure, Tatiana. You have a lovely
Mhm.
day.
Okay, bye.